Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the walkthrough for hole 7 of the Euro Champions Tournament Pro Division. So for our drive, we're going to be using an extra mile and a kingmaker. We're going to set up with the yellow ring touching the left side of the rough at max power. I'm sorry, at max rest. So P3 max, yellow ring touching the rough. Trying to gauge where I want the drive to end up, because I'm thinking with this wind angle that a rough bump on that little sliver of rough between the bunker and the fairway before the green might be the best play. So we're going to do 1 bar backspin, 3 left spin, and I'm playing this one at 10% elevation. So we hit great left. Let's see if it's safe from the left rough. So we get pretty close, but still plenty of clearance. Obviously a double great left would be not ideal. That would probably clip the rough. Still roll out to the fairway for a shot, but would obviously leave us a lot longer and not where we're trying to dial into. So I think going forward, I'll probably switch to 0 elevation for the drive and probably only 2 left spin, because as we'll see here in a minute with the approach, I'm actually going to want to be a little bit more right on my drive. So for the approach, like I said, I'm going to try to do a rough bump on that sliver of rough between the bunker and the fairway before the green. So first trying to gauge my distance, looking to see if I have any plus yardage at the hole, which I don't. In fact, plus yardage starts, kind of well past. So we're a little bit past min club. Trying to find a good landing area that's consistent. You can kind of see the ball guide glitching around as it rolls down. Still rolling through. It's not like it's leaving me any dead bounces that's coming up short. But we definitely want to make sure we have a true roll to the hole. I'm playing this one at min plus 10% elevation because I'm a little bit past. We hit perfect. So we hit a little bit low in the rough, kind of close to the bunker actually, and we come in well left. So we hit low, and with the side spin that we had and the slope down, it makes sense that we came in low. We might have still missed left if we had hit kind of where we were initially set up. But let's see if we scroll back. And we're looking at our setup. We don't drop in elevation as far as our adjustment goes. We stay pretty well in line, maybe just a little bit because it kind of slopes up that way. But then when we go through and actually hit, we hit, basically just past the bunker. So we want to probably favor 1159, like a decent 1159 pool when we hit, so we can hit a little bit higher up, kind of in the middle of that rough. And then as it comes down, it's a good rollout, pretty good speed, but we're significantly left, excuse me. So I think we want to favor 1159, so we can hit higher up in that rough patch and not flirt with the bunker at all. That's also going to bring us more north and more right, which will bring us closer to the hole, but also our adjustment was slightly over adjusted, I would say. So I'm probably going to want to play this at about a minus 10% elevation based on club range, and this is something you'll have to try to figure out, if you're using a slider or just kind of guesstimate how far past the min line you are. So from where I was, I probably would have played that at 0% min, because I, guesstimating that I was like 10% past the min line or whatever. But I think minus 10% as the next step is a good assessment based on club range. So if we were like at dead min, I would play min minus 10% is what I'm saying. So favor 1159, like a true 1159 pool, and then a minus 10% elevation based on club range. But like I said, also I want to probably be a little bit more right on the drive, so I'm further from the hole. And kind of like I talked about on hole 3, if you watch my hole 3 walkthrough, it would be great if we can get some plus yardage at the pin. So again, I'm thinking about switching the long iron that I'm using to maybe the Backbone, so we have a little bit shorter power rating for that club, and hopefully get us in plus yardage at the pin. And if we can get plus yardage at the pin, that's going to give us a very good reference for our adjustment every single time, because we'll have a good range of about 8 yards, 7 or 8 yards of plus yardage that we can use as a guide for how far we are from the hole. But still some more adjustments to make. But thanks for watching, and good luck in your rounds.